Now we're going to talk about our sculling drills. Lots of different types of sculling. Here we call it a horizontal sculling. She is not kicking. You can use a buoy if you want. And you're making sure you're moving yourself forward only with this little sweep. So when we do the scull, we're going to have thumbs down the way out, pinkies down the way in. Thumbs, pinkies, thumbs, pinkies. We're always slicing our hand at a 45-degree angle to the direction that we're moving. This has several purposes. One, it's going to develop forearm power. And two, it's going to develop our feel for the water. The third and more subtle reason is it's going to show us how to not drop our elbow, which is the #1 cause of stroke problems in most people. Is everybody drops their elbow in some degree, some more than others. So if we watch carefully, her elbow is leading the stroke. Water's moving off the forearm and away from the body. We do not want to lead with our elbow. Most people lead with their elbow even for a little tiny bit, maybe just an inch. She right here is doing it a lot just to exaggerate it. Now we'll have her do it properly, and here she's going to drive those fingertips down, get that forearm pointed straight down. She's going to anchor the elbow out forward, drive the forearm down to catch water. That's what we want in all strokes. We want to engage the forearm first with an elbow that's high to the surface and out front, not a dropped elbow. Next in our sculling drills is a whole series of different body positions we can do in sculling. This one would be considered a vertical skull. The spine is straight up and down, the feet are straight down, the toes are pointing straight down, the whole body is here. Again, we're going to work all those upper body muscles, mostly forearm related. So again, we're sculling thumbs down, pinky down. We're making sure those elbows are staying out in front of our body. We are not trying to pull back like this. That is not a skull. That is totally wrong. Okay, so this is forward vertical, and then we can go reverse vertical. Takes a few sweeps to get that moving. Much harder to not have your feet get pushed away here. And then here we go. So now she's kind of got it up and running. We're keeping those elbows out. We're trying to keep our body position. You can see she's naturally pushing her butt back. We don't want to do that. We want to try as straight as we can. So that is vertical. Next, we're going to do a knees up. We want those toes pointed towards the floor. That creates more resistance, helps us develop our ankle flexibility, and we're going to start working on our core muscles much differently now. So now the sculling drills help to add to our core muscle development. Still elbows out, still thumbs down, pinkies down, 45-degree hand sweeps, not pulling back like this. Don't want to make ourselves go forward. Don't want to make ourselves trying to do that. That is, we're not doing a breaststroke. We're doing sculling, which is like this. Thumbs, pinkies, all the way through. The third version we're going to do is a lounge chair. We're going to drop our knees straight. We're going to have our toes pointed down away from us as sharp as we can. So our legs are going to be about 2 feet under the water. Our torso is going to be directly under our head. We're still keeping those elbows high, working on thumbs, pinkies, and then we can again reverse direction so we can go forward and back. Different muscle groups, different technique, different feel for the water. We're going to be able to do a lot of these kind of sculling drills for extended periods of time, developing those all critical power stroke muscles and forearm and feel for the water. Next, we're going to do a V-sit. Same exact thing. Those knees are straight. We're going to bring those toes out, point those toes far away from us, roll those toes, focus on our toe and our ankle flexibility. Arms are doing the same thing. Going forward now. So this is a forward and back V-sit. Everything nice and straight. The most common thing is we bend our knees and relax, and we kind of look like that. That is not a V-sit. A V-sit should have straight knees and pointed toes with toes out of the water, not under the water. Next, we're going to do a side-to-side V-sit, entirely different muscle groups, much more difficult in some ways. Now we're going to go side-to-side down the lane, and now we have to alternate which hand is sweeping forward, which hand is sweeping out. So the pitch of our hand has to be changed much different ways. Point those toes at the lane lines, thumbs down, pinkies down, moving us left, moving us right. Okay, another phase of our sculling drills is an egg beater kick. That means right leg, left leg, breast kick in fairly rapid succession, as well as a front skull. And again, our body's in a vertical position, spine is straight underneath of us, working our egg beater kick and our skull. We're going to start moving forward by leaning slightly forward, and then we're going to transition this into an egg beater horizontal skull, in which we're working all the pieces at once. So we're working our alternating legs and a skull catch. We can turn that into a full breaststroke from time to time, but this is a simple drill that can have a variety of combinations of pieces.